Shalom, 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 Israel, Brother Amos with the Watchman for Israel. First and foremost, as we always do, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, to the brothers pushing this truth in strong sincerity, laboring on the highways and byways, making their bodies a living sacrifice, doing all they can for the hopeful elect, for the nation of Israel. I want to give y'all a strong shalom. To the sisters holding it down in the household, reverencing their husbands, being a teacher of good things, to the younger women and to the children, I want to give y'all a strong shalom. And to the men and women forsaking this world, come out of the ways of this world, I want to compel y'all to be as the church of Berea, to search the scriptures daily and diligently to see if the words that be spoken to you are true or not. Right? Remember, let every man be a liar. Right? If they're not speaking, thus says Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Right? So we're going to talk about the, you can see the title right here, The Good and Bad of Riches, Sirach 31. But it's the desiring of riches, the wanting of more money, right? Now, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be comfortable, stable, and not have to struggle, right? Nobody wants to live paycheck to paycheck. But a little is sufficient for a man, right? Everything, you don't have to be balling all the time. You don't have to collect gold like dust, right? That's not really what's happening for us in this kingdom. This is a punishment, right? These are trials and tribulations that we got to go through for breaking the law, statutes, and commandments, right? This is Sirach 31:1. Watching for riches consumeth the flesh, and the care thereof drive away sleep, right? So the watching of riches, right? Always sitting there waiting for money to come in, right? Just wanting to be rich, playing the lottery every Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday, right? Buying $1,000 worth of scratch-offs because you got a method and think that you're Rain Man. That consumes the flesh, right? That eats away at your spirit. That becomes an idol, right? Let's go to Exodus chapter 20 and verse number 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Once you make money a god and make money an idol and is sitting on top of everything before the Most High, right? You're committing one of the worst sins, right? You're literally forsaking Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai just for a little bit of money, just to feel okay, right? This money is a temporary happiness. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai brings the joy. He brings the hope, and he brings the salvation, right? People talking about, oh, we need to get this money and form our own country, and no reparations. We don't want reparations. We want the world. We want to own the world, right? That little bit of money solves nothing. That little bit of money gives us no pleasure, right? Let's go back to, let's go to James. This is James chapter 5 and verse 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you, right? This is talking about the so-called white man, but it could be talking about Israel, who's sitting here lusting after dollar bills, greenbacks, purplebacks, right? All that is vanity and vexation of spirit, right? Didn't the Lord say, or didn't Solomon say, give me just enough that I don't deny thee, and don't give me too little that I steal, paraphrasing, right? We need just enough to maintain. We need enough to feel a little comfortable, right? But we don't want to get to the point where we deny the Lord and feel as though we don't need him. And the reason for this cold cut, I saw the Mega Millions is at like $1 billion. People going crazy, people losing their mind, breaking their neck, right? Just to get this money. Not realizing that this money has no face value. I was talking to a brother at my job, and I said, before, a couple hundred years ago, money was backed by silver, right? It was an exchange note that I have this much silver that I'm giving you, right? A promissory note. But now it's not backed with anything. If I rip a $20 bill, it's still going to be just a sheet of paper. It's lost its value. Right? Your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you. You shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Right? You wanting your money, holding on to it, feeling as though your money is going to save you. It's going to be a testament to where your faith was at. Right? It's going to be a testament to how you lived in this life. Did the money walk you through this life? Or did Yahweh Hashem Yahushua walk you through this life? Let's go back to Sirach, chapter 31. Watching care will not let a man slumber, as a sore disease break his sleep. The rich have great labor in gathering riches together, and when he resteth, he is filled with his delicates. Right? So those who actually labor and not get their money in vanity, right? That actually is a more prosperous way of getting your money. Right? It's not a vain way of getting it. Right? Riches got by deceit bring to naught. You're not going to have anything if you get it by deceit. If you get it by being extortioners of your people, robbing, stealing, right? Being corrupt, you're not going to get these things. These things are not going to benefit you. They're going to lead to your destruction. They're going to lead to your death. They're going to lead to you missing out on the kingdom where the real riches are going to be. The poor laboreth for his poor estate, and when he leaveth off, he is still needy. Right? Some people who are in a low estate, right? They got to go to work. That job, that just over broke, to maintain. Everybody's situation is different, right? But an honest day pay it feels a lot better than defiling, Israel. Defiling the way that you should treat your brother. Defiling the way that you should help your brother. He that loveth gold shall not be justified. He that followeth corruption shall not have enough thereof. Gold had been the ruin of many, and the destruction was present. So a lot of people that chose the path of death chasing after money. A lot of people have been put to death chasing after money. Right? Let's go to Proverbs. Chapter 11, verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. So your riches profit nothing when the Lord comes. You can't slip the Lord a $20 bill to get into the kingdom of heaven. Right? You can't write him an IOU to sit upon the throne. Right? Your riches have no value in the day of judgment. Right? Many are destroyed because of riches. Many people are put to death because of their riches. Many people. Right? It's what's that movie? Not In Too Deep. With Money Making Mitch. It's Money Making Mitch and AZ. If y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know what I'm talking about. What happened? Cameron killed Mekhi Phifer over money, right? Money's not going to be the justification. It's not going to be the justification when you have it. It's not going to be the justification when it's time to stand before the Lord, right? It's going to be you and the Most High in judgment, right? It's not going to be I want to do as I please, this and that. No, you're going to have to give an account for all that you have done. How you got your deceitful money. How gold has ruined you. How you made it an idol. How you lusted after it and hated your brother. Right? These things you're going to have to account for. Right? Let's go back to Sirach 23. Sirach 31. Dang, it's crazy I can't remember what that movie is called. Verse 7, it is a stumbling block unto them that sacrifice unto it, and every fool shall be taken therewith. Right? Blessed is the rich that is found without blemish, and have not gone after gold. Right? So blessed are the men who labor with their hands and got their money in a non-deceitful way, right? The Lord is going to look at their riches and say it's justifiable, right? But the Lord also said it's easier for the camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to make it to the kingdom of heaven, right? So the Torah, the first 5 books of the Bible, even though we know that all the Bible are the laws of the Most High, right? The first 5 books are a way that you should live, conduct, and treat your fellow brother, right? So we got to understand that if we see needy of our people, we have to help off. We have to cast off that daunting man that wants to be on top, that wants to look like he ain't in the same position, right? It's nothing in the sight of the Lord to make a poor man rich. It's nothing to pull you out of that lower state that you've been sitting in. Nothing to pull you out feeling like you can't afford anything anymore. The Lord can change that in a heartbeat, right? Verse 9, who is he? And we will call him blessed for wonderful things he have done among his people. So those of our people who have money will be called wonderful, who help. Not doing it in vanity. Got the camera in people's faces. Here, I got $500 for the homeless man. No, right? You're paying your brother's bill who can't afford it. You're paying your sister's car note because her car is about to be repossessed. You're doing X, Y, and Z to help your people. That's when you're going to be called blessed. When you're forsaking how you're feeling, forsaking what you're doing to make sure that your people are good, to make sure that Israel is okay. They're gonna call him blessed. They're gonna call her blessed, right? Who have been tried thereby and found perfect, then let him glory. Who might offend and have not, who have not offended or done evil and have not done it, his good shall be established, his congregation shall declare his alms. So the good that you do is going to declare itself, right? It's going to declare itself. The Most High is going to manifest you in that day. Your congregation is going to call you blessed, right? So if you come across some money, and you help your people out, that's where the real reward is. That's where the real joy is. That's where the real men and women of Yahweh Shem Yahushua are going to be moving in these last days. Helping, getting help, and making sure that everybody is taken care of through the Spirit, right? So if you have it, spend wisely, help wisely, do all you can for the nation of Israel, that you may be found blameless and you may be found worthy to be magnified by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And don't be out here chasing after this damn lottery, right? Just because you did the math, you feel like you have all the means to make it. I got a 1 in 14 million chance of getting it, and I know 14 million people not gonna play. No, right? Our kingdom is coming. Our days of everybody being as rich as those with the lottery is coming. So be patient, right? And take your time in these last days. Be watchful. Be mindful of what's coming to the earth. And hold fast to the truth. Shalom.